Hey coaches, I created a checklist some time ago because there is so much information out there that they give us to help us, which is good to have all this help that Beachbody gives us. But for a new person, it can be overwhelming. And the last thing that we want to do, the last thing I want to do, the last thing that you want to do for a new coach is overwhelm them with too much too soon and confirm a suspicion that they might have had that they just don't have enough time to do this. You don't want to confirm with anybody that they just don't have enough time to do this. So this checklist, well, it's designed to sort of help you prevent from doing that so that you don't commit business suicide. So I'm going to attach a link to this video, and it's on the Team Passion Coach Resource site, and this is all derived from the game plan too. So when you get to this, what I like to do is I will have this open with my new coach, and if it's somebody over the phone, I'll just send them the link like over Facebook or email or whatever, and they can just click on the link and they can open it up too, and then we'll just go through it together on the phone. Now this checklist, it's two checklists really. Now you know that there's a getting started right conversation, and you know you're supposed to have it with all of your coaches, and I really hope that all of you are. And if your business isn't growing, if all your coaches aren't doing anything, ask yourself if you're having this getting started right conversation with them. Odds are you aren't. You got to have this. And if you haven't, even if they've been around a while, just call them up and say, hey, I messed up. I want to have this getting started right conversation with you so that I can get you going on the right foot. And I feel really guilty that I didn't when you first signed up. So if you could do me a huge favor and just let me clear my conscience and have this getting started right conversation with me, I'd love to show you what we're doing. That a lot of coaches are flourishing because they're following the system that I want to show you, and you can sort of re-engage your coaches that way, which is pretty cool. So to get back to this checklist, this two-part checklist, the first checklist is before the getting started right interview, and the second checklist is to do after the getting started right interview. So this first one at the very top, sign up for a coach account. If you've already signed somebody up, then that's taken care of already. So after you sign somebody up, number two, pick up the Shakeology Fast Start Pack because you have to be a product of the product. So get them on Shakeology. The Fast Start Pack, remember, you as their personally sponsored coach, you get an extra $20 bonus on top of all other money that you've got coming in. And they also get extra freebie stuff that doesn't come with the regular way. So there's something in that for both of you. If you need help finding that, let me know. As it is right now, it's going to be in your Beachbody store, your Team Beachbody store on the left-hand side under Coach Products and Tools, Shakeology items, Shakeology Fast Start Pack. Number three, join the TeamFitRevolution.com mailing list. I always have them do that while I'm there with them on the phone or in person. It only takes a second. They do, as of right now, they do a training call every Thursday. And if they're covering a topic matter that's important to you or your coach, you can attend that training call. And they do a really good job. There's a lot of teams doing their own training calls. This one is one of my favorites, so that's why I included this one in the checklist. So just get them signed up for the mailing list. Number four, join the following Facebook groups. There's the Team Elite, Beachbody Coaches, Team Passion, which is mine, and Team Fit Facebook group. Team Fit and Team Elite, they both do training calls. Team Passion, which is mine, I don't do training calls, at least not yet anyway. I don't know if I will in the future. There's so many training calls out there, I just don't see the need to start my own training call. But I do share information as I get it, usually in the form of email or a website or something. All three very valuable groups, so I included them. So make sure your coach joins those new groups. Make sure you have if you haven't yet. Number five, bookmark and memorize your three websites. So you've got three of them, beachbodycoach.com/username, which acts as your storefront basically. The second one is your teambeachbody.com/username. That's more of a public profile page so people can take a deeper look at you or a deeper look at your coach because that's where their bio is going to be. And the only product-specific website that we have, which is shakeology.com/username. Very attractive website. Make sure you show your coach those websites. They're very attractive. Number six on my checklist, log into your coach online office at teambeachbody.com. Hover your cursor over Coach and click Coach Online Office. This office is huge. All of you guys know that. There's a lot back there, a lot designed to help us out. In the end, I mean, we're only like human funnels funneling people to our website. But obviously the trick is attraction marketing and providing value to people so that they go to your website because you provided the need for it, the value, and they do their thing. They sign up for whatever. Because people aren't just going to blindly go to your website just because you have it and you tell them to. So, but anyway, not to get off point here. Number 6, your Beachbody back office area. There's 3 areas that I like to show coaches right away. Only 3 for now. The first one I show them is their video library, and I show them how each video has an area where they can get the link so that they can send it in an email and share it, sharing third-party tools. That's what all this is about, right? Sharing the third-party tools as far as like marketing it goes. I'm building my business based on these third-party tools, so they work really well because I'm flourishing. So make sure they know about the video library, those third-party tools, and how to grab the link so that they can email it to people on Facebook or regular email or whatever. And I show them my 2 favorite videos. Like right now, it's the Introducing Team Beachbody video, which is under the recruiting part. And under, I think it's retail, under Shakeology, there's the 100 Doctors video. So Introducing Team Beachbody and 100 Doctors, those are my 2 favorite videos. They're awesome. Number 3 and number 6, or the third part of number 6, is going to be the EFT, electronic fund transfer. So show them that so that if they have money going to them, it'll just be automatically deposited into their bank account. And there's no processing fee. It's easy. They don't have to wait on a check. Yeah, show them the EFT. It's cool stuff. So video library, EFT, and one last thing. The third part. The EFT was the second part. The third part is the new coach welcome area, getting started, because the coach online office is so huge. There's so much. We don't want to overwhelm them and make them think they don't have any time. Get them started with the new coach welcome area. There's right now there's 3 videos and 6 or 7 tutorials. Just have them do that as sort of like a homework assignment so that they just get a basic fundamental understanding of things so that it'll be easier to learn from that point on. That's the purpose of that. Next part of my checklist here, number 7, download a copy of the Getting Started Right guide. Ideally, you want to have the Getting Started Right interview within 24 to 48 hours after they sign up. But snail mail takes 3 to 7 business days. So with this digital copy of the Getting Started Right guide, you can have that, within 24 to 48 hours, you can have that conversation. Very, very useful. Number 8, download a copy of the Game Plan 10 Commitments to Success. You're going to go over the Getting Started Right guide and the 10 Commitments to Success when you have the Getting Started Right conversation with your new coach. Number 9, just go ahead and get these 2 books ordered, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson and Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. They're the best books to start with. The Slight Edge is still my favorite book that I've read. It's going to take a few days to get these in. At Amazon.com, you can pick them up for less than $10 a copy, so it's very inexpensive. It's better than gold. It really is. So make sure they get those ordered so that, they come shortly after you have that Getting Started Right conversation. They can get started on personal development pretty quickly that way. Number 10 on this checklist, download this good audio, Building Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. To this day, it's the best audio I've ever heard. I've spun it through 1,000,000 times, and I'll spin it through 1,000,000 more. So get that to them ASAP. Well, they've already got it because it's linked right here in this checklist. And the last thing that I have, as it is written right now, number 11, set the appointment for the Getting Started Right conversation with your upline coach. Like I said earlier, this takes place ideally 24 to 48 hours after they sign up. They don't have to wait on their coach starter kit to arrive in the mail because I've got these links here for the Getting Started Right guide and the 10 Commitments to Success. They can download those, have them on their computer, and just basically make sure that your coach has gone over these 11 things before you have your Getting Started Right conversation. And then have your Getting Started Right conversation for whenever you've scheduled it. And then the last thing for now, because it's just the beginning, right? After you have your Getting Started Right conversation, send them, well, they should already have this checklist page, but just make sure that they go over the second checklist, like the post Getting Started Right checklist. I put things on here that's all game plan driven, and it's not a lot, but it's very effective. It's a great way to get started. And if you feel like you're getting to a point where you're overwhelming your new coach, then give them even smaller chunks. The most important thing when you get a new coach started is to give them whatever they can handle, even if it's just something teeny tiny, because you don't want to give them too much. Otherwise, they're going to get overwhelmed, and they're probably not going to do it. All it takes in this business, guys, seriously, is a little bit of something every day. I didn't start day one knowing my back office like the back of my hand and how to prospect and all this other stuff. I just did, even if it's just one new thing that you learn a day after a year or so, that's a lot of information that you've accumulated, and you've got to communicate that to your new coach. You cannot let them feel overwhelmed. Otherwise, they're sunk, and your business is sunk too. So it's not just them, it's you. You got to teach them right. So make sure you get those very important points, those vital philosophies across. Just a little bit of something every day, and don't give them too much when you get a new coach started. So that's the first checklist. I'll probably make another video, in fact I'm sure I will, of that second checklist that I've created on this page, just not right now. This video is long enough. I hope it helps. Let me know if you need me to go over any of these points with you. It usually takes me about 5 or 10 minutes to go over these with a new coach that has just signed up. And then at the end of that 5 or 10 minutes going over that checklist, we'll make that appointment for the Getting Started Right conversation, which will take place a day or so later typically. Let me know if you need any help, coaches. Hope that helps.